Hi there. How you doing? A little over this way. No, your body this way. Turn the camera that way. There you go. Perfect right there.
Hi.
Howdy. It's, wait, we got our Christmas tree in the background. Show the Christmas tree.
Oh,
there.
yeah, I'm kind of blocking it.
There you go. Oh, no. Watch.
On my left hand.
Hold on. No, you come that way. There, no, you stay right there. You gotta pay attention. Your body's gotta go that way, and there, like there. Yeah, you're not getting it. Sorry. Here. I'm gonna hold it right there. You come here. There you go. Just hold it right where it is. Perfect. All right, now we got it all. Hi, everybody. Sorry, technical difficulties getting set up there. Zen is helping us out holding the camera. Anyway, so can I turn it landscape? Now we're getting really complicated. Let's not make it complicated, okay? They're already asking for directorial choices here. Hi, Zen. Somebody said hi, Zen.
What's up?
What's up? He said, what's up? Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry almost Christmas. It's coming up soon. And so Hanukkah has passed, so happy Hanukkah to all of those who just celebrated Hanukkah, as we did. Our menorah's gone, or we would show it to you again. But we're done with Hanukkah, and now we're doing Christmas. Zen's the lucky kid because he's got a parent who does both. So his mom is doing Christmas, and then we do Hanukkah. Your mom do Hanukkah too?
Mm-mm.
No, yeah, I didn't think so.
You're not Jewish.
Yeah, I know. I just thought maybe she did it for fun. But anyway, see, now you just got an intimate moment. Look at that, very intimate moment. Any questions for Courtney? Please feel free to ask her anything you want. You can ask me anything you want.
Oh, and we've got Brownie right here, too.
This is kind of an informal, unannounced. Here's
little
Brownie.
dog.
Hi, Brownie. I don't know if you can see him because there's so many comments. But anyway, an informal, impromptu little get-together. We wanted to do a fireside chat, if you will. But we wanted to get together and just kind of talk to you and
That's not pretty.
answer any last-minute questions we could about the campaign. We didn't set this up ahead of time, so obviously nothing is planned. But if we can catch something that's scrolling, we'll try to do our best. And also, we just wanted to kind of, mention, due to the big birthday coming up tomorrow, we're promoting this thread, which is like a big birthday card for CH. So we wanted to invite you guys to participate in that, obviously, because we want to make the world's largest ever birthday card from the Feld fam, which I think it's going pretty strong so far. There's like probably 1,000 comments or something already. Download, there you go. So anyway, let's see if we can get some questions. How's the campaign going? Well, it ends in 2 days, and we have 2 days left to make something magical happen. So today is the 22nd. So then you got to hold that still there. You can sit down if you want. That might make life easier. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, just a little bit that way, and then there we're perfect. So the campaign ends in 2 days, which is tough because we're far from where we need to be. We've got about 270,000, and we only need about 730,000 or something like that. Yeah, that's right. 730,000 to make our initial film budget, and then what we would do with that is we would double the money if in fact we got it. You're going too far again. Just right there. There you go. So anyway, that's the idea. We need to get that $730,000 to be able to do that. And so far, not so good, but we have made, an incredible dent, obviously, in the budget. You keep moving. Anyway, sorry about the moving, guys. He's sitting down and the dog just jumped in his lap and, camera's going everywhere. But anyway, so we obviously have to start off with that amount. Then we can try and double that amount by trying to get a matching funds from a real financer. And then at that point, we could probably double that. Stop it.
No.
Jesus. Anyway, all right, we're done with that question. Let's move on. Dogs, exactly. Yes, the dogs are being quite disruptive to this process. Corey, you're the man. More power to you and the movement, brother. You're doing good for the world. God bless you. What's your name? Hypnatic thoughts. Hypnatic thoughts? I think that's what it said. It disappeared. Anyway, thank you. I appreciate your kind words. We need more of them. As many of you know, there's been a lot of haters and trolls and backstabbers and blatant liars and a lot of disheartening moments, really. During this, it's funny. You find out who your real friends are real fast when you need them. And especially when you find out, people will literally lie and cheat and steal to go against you when trying to do a good cause, which is very, very hurtful and very upsetting and shocking, honestly. I know there's bad people in the world, but it's just people that you open your hearts to or you open your home to, and then they turn around and they stab you in the back.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
The worst thing about betrayal is that it never comes from your enemies. It always comes from your people that you thought were closest to you. So that's the sucky part about it.
Yeah. So, Courtney's been, God bless her, but she's been dealing with a lot of emotions over this. This has been very, very painful for her. It's been, it's painful for both of us. When we come on here, we look together and we look like we're okay. And we're okay, but it's also been really hard. It's been the hardest couple months probably of either of our lives. It's constant abuse. It's constant just disrespect and heinous things being said to you, and I've had some of the cruelest, meanest, most hurtful things said about me and to me since this campaign started, and all because we're trying to fight for the justice of children. That's it. And so I want to make a movie. Who cares? People make movies every day. And people do crowdfunding for movies every day. That's the big joke of this. These people who are the naysayers, they want to act like it's such a big deal that I'm doing a campaign to raise finance for a movie. Who cares? People do this all the time. I don't have to have a reason to do it. I don't even have to have a cause attached to it. That's a totally separate issue. I hope people understand that. I'm doing the cause because that's what I want to do. That's from my heart. That's I've been working with, with the charities that I'm working with because I do that because I want to. I work with Child USA because I want to. I'm going to help them, hopefully change the statutes. And that's all stuff that we're doing just because we want to do it. It's not because we have to. It doesn't have anything to do with the movie. It's not about the fundraising. We're not saying, well, if you give us money, we're going to change statutes. That's not what the fundraising is for. The fundraising is to make a movie and to keep us safe while we make the movie because of its subject matter. That's it. Anyway, we've taken a lot of crap, but I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on all the amazing stuff that's happened. So let me talk about a few people right now who've been so instrumental. A little closer. There you go. I know, it gets hard. It's hard. You can change hands, maybe. That'll help. You did change it?
No, I like that.
All right. Anyway, what's up? Anyway, there's certain people that have really done a lot and gone above and beyond during this campaign, and I want to give a few acknowledgments. So, of course, there is the great Heather May, who is, our queen, and we love her to death, and she does so much for all of us, running the websites and always the first to respond on Twitter and help anybody with any needs they have. We thank you so much, Heather, for all you do for us. You're such a great woman, such a noble woman, and we love you to death, right?
Absolutely. 100%. 150%. So we're so very grateful for you, Heather, and all that you do. So thank you.
And who else do we want to thank?
Well, there's quite a few people to thank.
Go ahead, you're the campaign
I
manager.
can't think of any.
Well, okay, I'll start off. Well, of course, Will. We always want to thank Will for all of his dedication. He's always a great guy.
Thank you, Will. You're awesome.
We love Will and his whole family.
And
Merry
the
Christmas
Fredericks
to all of you. Destiny Raw in England,
Yes,
who
thank
runs
you.
Team Feldman. She's out there in London town, and we love her to death. She's a sweetheart. She's been with us for a long time. She's also given a few donations, I know. We want to thank her. We want to thank Carrie Yeast, who's donated, oh my God, so many times to this
Yes,
campaign.
thank you,
and
Carrie.
we know that she can't afford it, and we actually get upset with her for doing too much. Because, we want everybody to donate, right? We want everybody to donate like $5, $10. It's easy. I mean, anybody can do that. What's $5 or $10 to anybody? It's, if you've got a computer, if you've got an iPhone, you can afford $5 or $10. It's about making a statement. That's what we're hoping to get from every one of our 150,000 followers. Because do the math. If we did, we'd already be at 500,000, right? Or 1 million if everybody donated $5. But that didn't happen. But there's some extraordinary people who did more than they needed to, and those people are the ones that we're mentioning. And Carrie Yeast is certainly one of them. Carrie donated, I don't know how many times, but 200 here, 500 there. It adds up to a lot, and I'm just, God bless you is all I can say. You are such a sweet, sweet woman. We love you to death. We cherish you as a fan.
Yes, we do.
And part of the Feld fam. We're like one big family now. And new to the campaign, new to the Feld fam has been Raina, who's been talking
Raina.
to Courtney a lot. I know they've been praying together and doing stuff like that. Right?
Yes.
You want to talk about that?
No, that's personal stuff.
Just talk about how she's been helping you and stuff.
Yeah, Raina's been helping me with stuff because she's an angel, and I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, exactly. And then also Kim is new to the family. She's been helping out a lot. Charisse has been helping out. Great articles.
Thank you, Charisse. We love you. We're very grateful for your help.
Very appreciative for all the incredible insight and all the work you've done, all the investigative research and staying on top of all the facts. We really appreciate this very much. Because it's hard, you got to keep the facts straight with all this because it gets very overwhelming. They said beautiful couple. Kim and Charisse. Yes, Kim and Charisse. We love them both. And Kim is great. She's a great new addition to the team, and we're very happy to have her as well. Who are we forgetting? Gina with the t-shirts. Oh my God, Gina, you've done so much. We really appreciate that too, with you doing all the t-shirt business and such.
Thank you, Gina.
Who was it that was doing bracelets? Somebody was doing bracelets too. I didn't get as involved with that one, but I saw that it was happening. But anyway, I know I'm not going to remember everybody. I just want to say thank you to all of you. You guys all mean so much to me. You do so much, and you guys keep us going. You're our motivation to keep moving, no matter what.
Thank you. Definitely.
Let me see. Truth, justice, in the American way. Absolutely. God bless. Yes, indeed. Trump or not? No, I have not gotten a call from Trump, and I'm pretty pissed off about it. I did get his tie, however, from
Sean Hannity.
From Sean Hannity. He handed me his actual Trump tie, which was a pink tie. But yeah, we don't bring politics into this because, again, this is bigger than politics. We've seen on the news repeatedly over the last several months that there are pedophiles working at high levels of the government on both sides. There's people who have stepped down because of molestation issues on both sides. So this is not a political biased situation. It's not all right is doing this or all left is doing that. It's not I voted for Trump so all the others are snowflakes and they're pedophiles. Or, I voted for Hillary and everybody that didn't is, a Trump supporter and they all suck. I don't believe in any of that. I believe that everybody's an individual on this earth, and we have different political views, different political agendas, but at the end of the day, we all care about the same thing, right? We care about our children and preserving the innocence of our future, of this earth. This is God's planet, God's plan. It's His deal. So who are we to rape these children of their innocence, and who are we to protect these disgusting people by having statutes to where the voices can't be heard? When it comes to children, it should be the same as murder as far as I'm concerned. If you take away a child's innocence, you're no better than a murderer, and you deserve the full consequences of persecution. And that means that should be left open to incarceration for as long as that person is alive or that child is alive. Period. But that's my feeling on it. And I want to make this movie, and we're going to make this damn movie, and we're going to tell the truth. And I'm not giving up. So, we are here to say we're not giving up. We're going to keep on fighting no matter what. Right, Courtney?
Absolutely. Every day.
We feel very resolved in this. And
at the end of the day, it's an important cause. Like, the world needs to, like, wake up to the fact that, like, you know, kids are in danger, and especially if their parents are neglectful and don't do their jobs properly, and arm them with the information and the education to protect themselves, you know, because not every child is gifted that. So, you know, what should be common sense for most kids aren't, you know, because the parents aren't taking responsibility and teaching them that, hey, look, you've got it. You can't be going with strangers. You can't, you know, even if somebody's your family member, if they touch you inappropriately, like, come to me and tell me right away, and you won't get in trouble. And just to open up that line of communication with your kids, because that's really important.
And by the way, Courtney has opened up about some things that she's gone through on her own to me recently. Since this whole campaign started. So it's not, you know, only been motivational for you guys, the people that are watching, but it's also motivational in our own home. Like, you know, like, this is bringing the type of awareness that is allowing people to find the strength and the confidence to actually come forward and talk about these things that have been hidden forever. You know, and it needs to happen. This can't be something we stay silent about any longer. This is the future of our children that we're talking about.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's so important, you know.
So anyway,
you know, it's important that women are coming forward too, and that's what's really, you know, that's part of the reason that this whole thing has snowballed as much as it has, because women are coming forward. But, you know, it's not like all the women that have come forward are saints either, you know, and there's been a lot of people on YouTube talking about this, the fact that, you know, some of these women, and I'm not saying all of them, but some of them did know what they were getting themselves into. They did know that there was, like, an exchange of, like, power or whatever it was, so they were consciously accepting that, which is a lot different from when kids are involved and they're being abused and they don't understand that concept. I mean, you know, so there's that too. So all of that needs to be considered, because then, you know, you don't want it to go the other way where it gets so extreme that it's like people that are doing very minor things are getting, you know, blamed for giant, you know, sexual mishaps, and then somewhere along the line the message gets lost. So
I also want to interject that I saw somebody on there, a couple of comments, I don't know if it's the same person, saying things like, don't hold the names hostage, and, you know, you're only doing this for the money, name the names. Can I be very clear? I have named the names. It's done. Okay? The names that I have to report to the police have been reported. And they were reported 25, 30 years ago. I've also revealed them to the public. The only other names that are in the, you know, bigger picture, that are in the circle that I'm talking about, the ring, those names can only be revealed through the source of a film. Why don't you understand this? A guy cannot just come out here and say, oh, I heard a story about so-and-so, and not be persecuted for it. That's not the way the world works. You can't just go around accusing people vaguely and randomly at your whim. It doesn't work that way. Like, when will people understand this? Like, there is a reason. There's a method to this. There is a reason we're doing this. We're not holding anything ransom. This isn't some giant game. It's not a con. We're telling you this is the only logical way that we can get the truth out. Do you not understand? How thick-headed do you need to be to keep making rude comments and saying just name the names? It's not about that. Understand that. We've named the names. We've done everything on the legal side that we can possibly do to get the truth out. Now, beyond that, the only thing we can do without it being speculation or cause for indictment is us going forward in the best way possible by telling the story. And we can only tell this story unedited, uninterrupted, through our own avenues, our own resources. I've tried writing a book. I've tried making a movie with Lifetime. I've tried, doing talk shows. I've done everything that I can. And somewhere waiting around the corner between all of those avenues are lawyers that will tell you no, that will edit, cut, change, whatever. It can't be done. There's only one way to get it done, and that's with me making the movie that I write, that I produce, that I direct. That's how it happens. Stop fighting. Stop being part of the resistance because you're only part of the problem. You're not part of the solution. Anybody that stops this process or doesn't support this process willingly, you may think that you've got your own justified reasons for doing it. You may have your own rationale. Oh, I'm not going to support this because he had a bunch of girls in his video. I'm not going to support this because he threw parties. I'm not going to support this. It's all BS. You're giving yourself excuses. None of that has to do with the reality of the situation. We're talking about children's lives that have been taken advantage of. There's one way to get the true story out, and that way is by telling this story through a film. I plan to do that. You're either going to support it or you're not. There's 2 days left. Really not much left to talk about. And I guess that's basically what we wanted to say and where we're going to leave you tonight, which is that we have literally given our blood, sweat, and tears over the past 2 months. We have dedicated every minute, every waking minute of every day to the point where my wife is done. She is done. She doesn't want to hear about it. She's done. Let's be real. Honey, tell them about what you've, been experiencing. How much time do I spend with you? How much do you get to see your husband?
He's basically on the computer from the time we get up to the time we go to bed. So that should give you an idea of how hard he's been working on this, which I think is amazing, and I think it's very important, but it's also difficult when you're trying to enjoy your holiday and kind of forget about all this stuff for a minute, and it makes it next to impossible. So
it's an onslaught. It's an onslaught of negativity thrown at you. It's an onslaught of press. It's an onslaught of media. It's an onslaught of lies. It's an onslaught of scandals that are just complete horse crap, to be honest. They're made up lies and propaganda to distract you from the real purpose. There is a dark power out there that wants to distract you. It wants you to not understand the importance of what we're doing. And that's why it exists. So I am telling you people, for one last time, we've done this from the heart, 100%. There's no other reason for us to spend our time doing it. We gave up a very successful music tour to do this. We were getting paid. We were making money. We didn't need to cut off our finances to stress out for 2 months for funsies. It's not fun. It's stressful. My wife has had her limit. She needs her husband back. And for that very reason, guys, we love you, but we're done. So after this message, by midnight tonight, Pacific Standard Time, I am signing off from Twitter. I am going to comment to Corey's birthday, of course, and I'll be there to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. I'll be there to wish you a Happy New Year. But aside from those moments, I am going to spend the next 2 weeks with my child and with my wife and do normal family stuff and go back to my real life of trying to be a normal guy and have a family. But that said, you have me for a few more hours. I'll still try to push the message through the best I can. The rest is up to you. You guys have to find it within your hearts to use the time however you choose, but there's 2 days left to donate, right up until Christmas Eve. Give what you can. Ask your friends and family to give as much as they can. Give generously. And I'm praying for a miracle. I'm praying that after all of this, we're able to achieve our goal. We love you very, very much. This has been really hard for us, but I believe everything happens for a reason, and no matter what happens, I believe that God will win, and good energy and positive energy will win, and love will win, and the children will get justice eventually. So we're not going to give up until we do find that justice. Anything you'd like to say, Courtney?
Merry Christmas. And I hope that everything, improves from here.
We love you guys.
Love you guys. Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year. And until 2018, we'll see you soon.